This is WFRV TV5, Green Bay, Fox Cities. Now, with all the news for Northeast Wisconsin, this is Eyewitness News at 10.
An important day at the polls in Wisconsin. Several votes tonight that will determine the future of several area school districts. Good evening, everyone. It is spring primary election night across Wisconsin.
Voter turnout is only so-so across the state and in the Bay Area, but it's a different story in Appleton. Part of the reason, the $25 million question put to voters in Appleton about building a third high school. Let's get to the results. This race is close, with 62% of the vote in yes is beating no by only a very, very slight margin. And the strongest supporters of the school referendum waited for election results at Michael's Restaurant in Appleton. The race was close throughout the night, making for a very tense wait.
If we don't get the high school, there are going to be some real tough choices to make, and I'm not sure exactly what those choices are, but a successful campaign will be very, very positive for the community.
I have concerns for the quality of education. I have concerns for the continuing development and growth for our area. I think, frankly, it would mean an economic downturn. I think it would mean people who would normally come to this area with families would elect to live elsewhere.
More than 1,000 volunteers worked on the campaign, and they say they tried to keep it informational, not adversarial. In a Schwabenana school referendum, there was not close at all. Voters overwhelmingly turned out a school referendum that asked to spend almost $23 million for school renovations and the upgrading of technology there.
It was very close in Green Bay, the most crowded field ever for a Green Bay school board election. 8 candidates running for 2 spots. There will be 4 people advancing to the general ballot in April. The incumbents, Sharon Lutzy and William Dessert, did advance. They finished 2nd and 3rd behind former school board member Judith Crane. The 4th person to advance to the April ballot, James Anderson in Green Bay. In Oconto Falls, the 3rd time was not the charm for a school referendum question. A $12 million proposal failed last May, a $10 million proposal failed in November, and tonight an $8 million proposal failed as well in Oconto Falls. An area school teacher will be one of the finalists for State Superintendent of Public Instruction. That's Linda Cross, an English teacher at Hortonville High School. She finished 2nd tonight in the superintendent's primary, 2nd to John Benson, who is superintendent of schools in Marshall.
In the race for Howard Village president, 2 Howard Village board members, George Speaker and Ben Roloff, will face off in the general election in April. The present village president, Roger Sachs, is stepping down. In Grand Chute, a vote to increase taxes in order to add needed police officers in the town passed by exactly 500 votes. Good news for the town now that the county has withdrawn some assistance there.
There's one other area race to mention tonight. That's for Winnebago County Executive, replacing Paul Stevenson. With all but 1 precinct reporting, it appears clear that former state legislators Esther Walling and Jack Steinhilber will face each other in April. And then there is perhaps the most expensive school referendum question ever in Wisconsin, a $366 million plan to build 15 new schools in Milwaukee and add on to 14 others. With half the vote in, the plan is losing by a more than 3-to-1 margin. And from Madison tonight, it's a packed house at City Council. Members are hearing testimony from citizens about a proposed gun ban within the Madison city limits. Only a handful of cities around the country have banned guns. What the council is expected to decide tonight is whether to put the question to voters in April or whether to decide for themselves to ban the guns.
In other news tonight, residents thought it was an explosion, but no one really knows what rocked Green Bay's east side this morning. Gas and fire crews inspected an area surrounding Green Bay's East High School, but no one could explain what caused the tremor.
Nothing more than that they had gotten reports that there was something happened, there was some vibration or some shock, and they were trying to find the source, and basically they felt maybe something might have happened in the sewer. But we confirmed that there was no gas problem in the sewer at all.